This is where I stayed last night. I'll just show you around the house. This is the fish pond. Cá. Every house has one. We had fish last night. I think it came from the pond. Chickens. This is chopped wood keeping dry. Another fish pond. Okay, this is the kitchen, so washing up area. This is a cooker, wood. There's the tricks for the wood. And in the corner here, there's a broody chicken. The smell of smoked wood is amazing here. And if you look at the ceiling, it's all charred from where they're cooking. Washing up area. Here's the dog. Very nice. Then if we come into the house, so there's 3 rooms. So this is where we ate this morning for breakfast. And then this is where the family slept last night. There are 2 beds in the house, but the family all slept together on this one, and they gave me the other bed. And then this was my room. Last night all the relatives came over, so the aunties and uncles, and they were all sat here watching EastEnders, Vietnamese style. They loved it. My bed. I'm glad I brought my roll mat because, as you can see, it's just a thin mat and board, so it was very uncomfortable. I got up after about 30 minutes and got all my roll mat. Great night's sleep though. Did my back the world a good this morning. And then we have the front of the house. They did my washing for me, which was very nice when I arrived because it was quite smelly after a day of rain. A beautiful place to stay. Not one word of English has been spoken. Conversation really hasn't been a problem though. Lots of sign language. And we've all understood each other to some extent. The kids here are brilliant. They've just chased me around everywhere I've gone. We've just had breakfast and now we're going for a tour of the village. Going to go see the people. Friends and family I think we're going to see. So the men of the house, which is Khoa here and his son. Yeah. They're taking me on a tour. I'm not sure you can see this because the sun is in the wrong angle, but it looks like it's a war memorial. And over here on the wall, there are photos. They're very faded, but I think they were actually printed this way so you can't see the graphic images. I'll just show you what they look like. They're all in Vietnamese subtitles, but this one here has French subtitles, so I can read this one. It says, Song Mai, a small village in the south of Vietnam. A company of American massacred in March 1968. 100 and 500 civilians, women and children. I'm not sure what the last bit says, but here it is for... I think that's a rough translation. It's quite weird to see this in the village. So normally you don't get much reference in Vietnam to politics and the war. Well, maybe you do, but I've never really seen it.
Chạy đâu chạy, ta đi từ từ vô cũng bị té à. Không có, tại em không nhìn trước nhìn sau. Dạ, chỗ đó gồng gì nhiều dữ lắm. Bán cái mặt con cười liền. Thì em biết từ từ. Chậm chậm.
Ông ngoại khoa. Ông ngoại khoa.
Yeah, no. Khóa.
Ông ngoại khoa.
Ta giúp nha.
I'm not sure, but I think these are the relations, the elderly relations. So this is the plot where everybody's in the family's buried. Đó đi mà.
Ủa lỡ con lấy ra 2 cây luôn.
Đẩy hết trơn mà.
Làm đẩy kìa.
Chơi.
Cầm ra nó đẩy rồi.
Đó đi.
Rồi, chà trôi cái để tôi lấy cái ngang ngang ra. Đưa đây.
Rồi, hai cây xá đi. Đó, cứ xá.
Ông đi qua bên kia đây. Ông cắt những chiếc sẹo vậy? Em quên.
Rồi đi.
Đi vô nội rồi.
Come on. The Danny?
Yeah.
Something just struck me. If this is the toilet and it goes straight into the fish pond, that's what the fish are eating. Maybe I'll avoid the fish this evening. And now, this is Khoa's sister and her daughter.
Ông nói tiếng Anh nữa thôi cho thấy thử đi. Tôi hết câu rồi. Hết câu ông hỏi đi.
This is the name of the village that I stayed in last night with a local family. Absolutely beautiful. And the landscape again is stunning. The crops have been picked here. I've just left. It's quite late. It's about 10 o'clock. It's very hot. But what I've learned about the Vietnamese is that they eat a lot of food. When I was with Wynn's family, Mother just cooked. And we must have eaten every 2 hours. The same again with the family I've just stayed with, and even when I was leaving, we'd had breakfast, we'd done a tour of the village, and they'd take me to see the aunts and uncles. And then when we left, she cooked me some eggs, and I said I didn't want them, so she packed them for me to take with me. With a little spoon. The hospitality here has been amazing. The people are so friendly. Don't speak a word of their language, and they don't speak any English whatsoever. But you don't need language. You really don't. You can get by without it. A brilliant, brilliant first few days on the bike.